Hello, everyone. This is Dream, and this is Orange Winter Quest Part 7. So, last time, we actually were basically, we were just grinding through the levels. We were actually trying to get to the top here, and we ended up dying a couple times in the last part. Now, for this part here, specifically, just what I'm saying, there's a few things that changes right now. This is post commentary because um, I did not record the audio footage of me speaking. So yeah, and what's more different is that you can hear my voice clearly instead of this boomy microphone. For this moment, I might as well explain what is going on and what has happened since I haven't been uploading anything so often. Um, Not much to do right here, and also for disclaimer for this note, if you're really looking for some good action and good adventure, this is not the part for you to watch it. I recommend watching some of the parts or another video aside from this one until the next part is uploaded, because this is just me grinding 20 minutes through this video, literally skipping another fight to another fight. Yes, I did a lot of editing of me trying to skip fights to this, and we're trying to like get the flame pendant, which is the well, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a pendant that you wear, and basically you're resistant to fire for so long. And it really works pretty much fine for PK fire attacks, just in case. Okay, so without further ado, let me explain what happened. So, I guess like since back then, was it around June, I kind of was supposed to record videos in that time. I was still doing Tokyo Stream Master Zero, but nothing really much happening. Um, every video I'm about to show, like probably Orange Winter Quest Part 9, up to Orange Winter Quest, like probably in like Part 7 to all the way 9 are already pre-recorded. So that means that I just need to edit things and do things like this. So basically, I know it's a little bit stupid for me to do that. I should have just like basically like record videos once at a time, and then just like basically like edit and then schedule it, the whole thing. Everything else could have been pretty much perfect, maybe a little bit better. But I mean, I'm kind of a little bit, decaying myself, and that's the whole point of myself. I need to literally improve this case. So at this point, I might actually try to do a little bit better now, and we're gonna have to like get at this point, trying to like see what we can do. Right now, I gotta change my ways of trying to like record ahead of times, because then again, I lose my motivation to really record or at least do anything, as I could be considered lazy at this point. So let's not do that again. Let's not make mistakes. Yes, these were past mistakes that we have done before, but yeah, let's just hope that never happens. Anyway, aside from that, I actually, from the point that you can hear me speaking very more clearly, um, before then, you know that I didn't own a microphone, right? So at this point, I was just like speaking on the output of the computer of itself. Literally, like you could see me as if I was just shouting on the goddamn computer, even though it's not helping at all. It sucks. Um, but now, of this time of this year, I already got my headphone and the microphone. The phone, finally, I've actually been dreaming to get these. And yeah, I already have the headphone, but literally didn't have any mic. So at least that's good. Now we got both at once at the same time. It's really good. What I got is probably a different model. Let me just check if I remember correctly. I remember for sure I got the headphone I'm using is a B Excellent, which is actually a good headphone, and it's really good. I don't think it's that bad at the same time. Like the head ears itself is like very, it has leather in it. It feels really good. I can cozy. At least it's not actually too much. You can hear the game pretty much fine. So at the same time, it's pretty okay. I say it's a good quality. It's not the high quality, but at least at the same time, it has like so many options that I really need. Like basically, it has an on and off switch of this microphone if I wanted to. Basically, it has its own um, a volume enhancer where you can pretty much turn off the volume from the ins, like it's basically inbuilt volume of its own, which you don't need to turn off the volume, but as soon as you turn it off, you don't need to. Like basically the volume there in there is just still retained as soon as you turn up the volume inbuilt in there. Which is good, I like this, and it really helps at least a little bit more if I have to. That way I don't have to like goddamn take it my mouse and just literally just snap on things and then just like do the whole process and all that. It's a little bit too much work, but as you can see, that actually helps me as much. So yeah. So I'm just going through here, just defeating some fire waffles, and yes, I am kind of getting level ups and all that. I ended up facing this, like, I was like down 38.9 HP, right? So basically going down to 1 HP was clearly the closest I'll ever do. I mean, would I have to run away this fight? But I mean, I'm just gonna go and attack him like nobody's business. And I just remembered that using Blue Moon Cheese is really good because, you know, it heals you for like maybe 150 HP. I'm going to have to go with the best choices. He didn't attack me, but the Fire Waffle did because it ended my life instantly. Which I thought, I'm like surprised. I was like, yes, I'm not dead. And then all of a sudden I got killed by a Fire Waffle. Forgot he's still there. So yeah. Oh shoot, I don't even know what to go with. There is really nothing for me to say much. But as you can see, I am kind of going to finish it. Like, I think right now, like, what I'll do is that I'll be finishing, like, I'll probably upload all the leftovers before recording another one, starting over. So basically, any of the videos that I recorded without my microphone is going to be still there. So you won't be able to hear my mic, or at least my voice at least clearly, until sometime later, which is gonna suck. I know, it does not help. At least you will hear me on the next part, which I think I left out like the first half of the video. I literally forgot to record the audio, and then after that I basically just realized as soon as halfway through, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to turn on the audio mic. And then I'm literally just like assuming that I wouldn't be caught for this, but of course I have to. Basically resuming as if nothing ever happened. So yeah, nothing much at this point, but it was a pretty bad one. Pretty poor mistake has been made anyway. I really don't check my like moment to make sure I do it, but right now I do now. It's more important you check your stuff in pretty much preparation for your recording devices, because you know it's a little bit more hard for you when you don't know what's perfect or what's right. Okay. Okay. Well. So, let's see. I don't think there is anything right now. Just trying to think what's on top of my mind to just talk about. We're already 10 minutes down, so we're only halfway there. So we should be fine right now. It's only a 20-minute video because I've been editing and in and out because between fights, because like literally you guys don't want to see me boring gameplay and just seeing me do nothing but just walk around and do that. And I mean, it's kind of nice. I just leave out some part of it that might be funny a little bit. Some part of it might be interesting, you know. So you could see me just jumping in and out, just fights like this. And maybe some of the fights that you see, like there should be like the number of fights in there, I decreased a lot of them just because it's not that much important unless if I have leveled up or basically something crazy has happened. Alright, sorry for the cutout here, but basically right now I had to like lower down the mic volume of the microphone right now because at this point we could see like as it's still going through, I think it's right now lowered, but I had to make sure that we're not actually like having this much of a loud voice pretty much. I just had to decrease it like probably 20% more of what I just put up. It was like probably 70% as you can see it's now, but right now it's pretty much 50. I think it might have been the basic or at least the basis of the volume and then all. Oh, and I forgot to tell you that I think I really didn't pay attention, but I sped this up, these editing too, just so that this can go a little quicker in battle instead of just seeing normal speed. Normally I don't do this because, I mean, this only happens if I actually do a post commentary. But whatsoever, we don't really need to really worry too much. I mean, if there's something that comes up pretty awesome, that's pretty much awesome in the case, but I don't think so. So, at least I can just, like, review and understand if my voice is going down. I'm pretty sure, like, as I'm saying, like, speaking, it might actually be a little bit so loud. Like, I have a very loud voice, and, it's pretty interesting enough. But it should be as clear as possible as day if we are even, at least in this case, with this likely. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to just be afraid at this point. At this point, I would have to warn the microphone users, or at least the headphone users, to at least lower down the volume, because I mean, the case is that the golden voice isn't at least accurate, with at least the absolute output of my voice. It's a little bit out of hand when you just have to at least speak out at this point. It's almost as if I'm trying to shout, but I'm not. Alright, I don't know why I went away from that fight, but technically I could have just fought those mighty pastry, but I guess, you know, like I said, my intentional target is the fire waffle, which I'm supposedly trying to get the flame pendant, which takes me a long time, and I'm surprised that Ness took 1 HP of damage. I'm literally shocked to the point that we ended the fight before he died. Oh boy. Yeah, there's no thing going back there. Also, even though Arn's like technically the first character, the protagonist in other words, along with Ness, the thing is that technically, unlike Ness would have his healing immediately. Well, Arn doesn't get it until later on for some reason. I don't know why, but I think it's just how he's implemented in this game. So a little bit of fact there. Alright, level ups. Oh boy. So I guess like just speeding up kind of makes it a little bit of a doozy, but I guess that's how we roll for now. I kind of hate this idea because, like, for now, these fire waffles are not helping me in these cases. The reason I edit these, it would have been more fun if we had 3 fire waffles at once. But technically, 1 at a time just takes a long time, and I'm not exactly impressed. And for these fights, I would have 2 for each one, but I have to lower it to 1 because, I mean, who the heck am I kidding? I'm not just gonna, like, go down to the same fight over and over, but yeah. Also, if by chances you're gonna catch me by saying, but yeah, I always say yeah for no reason. It's a very strange habit for me to say it. I guess I just love saying yeah. Yeah! Uh, Alright, let's see. Oh god, there's more waffles. You can never be any certain at all about how waffles can become very much an enemy. Technically, only if they're a flaming living waffle, then. But eating a waffle from getting a waffle, it's kind of weird how this even happens. I mean, how does Arn eat a waffle from a fire waffle? That doesn't make any sense. At least that's what, in this case, we're getting. It's kind of hilarious, but it's kind of making no sense at all. Even when it's like a mighty pastry gets like a giant waffle killer, just basically drops a waffle bit like a part of a waffle body. That makes absolutely no sense. And look at that. Wouldn't that be perfect? We got a flame pendant. I mean, god damn. You know how long that took? How many fights that was? I wasn't surprised. And it is kind of better than the Sky Cloak, which is okay. The Sky Cloak is really alright, but I'd say take the flame pendant whenever you need. So, I believe I gave it to... let's see. Sky Cloak. I believe I didn't give it to anyone. Let me see this. Oh yeah, Ness has the rain pendant. That's right. I would have given the flame pendant to Ness, or at least in my case. But yeah. I couldn't get rid of the rain pendant because of Ness, because he has that sits. And I could just give it to Dog, which is the closest, but I guess, you know. Like, I think he has the flame pendant too, which is why I don't think he needs one. So the Sky Cloak is just there for selling when we get back to town. Or, I mean, technically Sky Cloaks can't be, like, sold. I forgot that they won't be sold in town because you can't sell in this game. Because in this game, they allowed you to force you to basically drop items in this case. Kind of more reminds me of Adventure Quest if they did this, but yeah. I think it's like basically because this game, maybe like not just Adventure Quest, maybe Chrono Trigger. I don't know if it is because this game is based on Chrono Trigger in this case, because like it would be not like the base game. I'm talking about the game right here of Arn's Winter Quest, because I think that's what it's supposedly be based on. Chrono Trigger. Oh boy, super speed! But nothing more than that, because I'm just post-commentary, because I want to just say that, because I'm not actually any person at this point of being bored. Let's not go in, like, I always talk something that's really ridiculous, just ongoing sentences that doesn't give me any short breaks of, like, breathing at all. And it's bad, because, in a way, I don't know, it's like as if you want to try to just constipate in things, and just so many things that gets pretty weird for you. But anyway, there is a certain enemy, I will tell you this, that a mighty pastry, a much stronger enemy later on, is actually going to drop a very certain item, and it's going to be very good, or bad, but it is good, because I would say it's a good thing. And, well, technically this is interesting enough. And we got a waffle. See, this does not make any sense. We just got a waffle. We just killed one of the living waffles, and basically we get a waffle as return. Oh, God. Smash Mouth. This enemy, for some reason, I'll actually say, is very rare. Like, We never almost encounter this enemy as much than the waffles a lot. Apart from the ninja chakram that appears at the bottom floor along with the reindeer, we don't ever get to face the Smash Mouth for very much often, and he uses a special attack of Ness, basically killing his own move. Damn. Just killing his name, man. That is the most disgusting and filthiest and vile move I've ever seen in this likely. He killed Ness with his own special attack. Oh well. Nothing can be done about that. Anyway, I guess we're almost at the end of the part right now, so that's it for this part. See you in Orange Winter Quest Part 8, and we will actually take on the boss of this area. And kind of move on, please, because I am just getting bored, and that way I can have my other videos completely finished by now, and so that I don't do pre-recording schedules ever again. See y'all next time, and stay hydrated, guys. Peace.